Baby, you're the one for me. Baby, you were meant for me. I'm madly in love with you.
So I normally don't play with infinite stars in PvP. I feel like the corruption that I have, at least on my ring, is way too much corruption and can definitely give me like a lot of negative buffs that I don't want to play with. Plus I have weapons that are actually pretty high item level and have kind of cool corruption. And I believe in PvP, the Tentacle with Mindflay is actually the ultimate best corruption, at least for rogues. But we're gonna try playing like some crazy haze build with our infinite stars corruption. To make this build work, we are going for a bunch of brigands to give ourselves stack and haze buff. We are playing Vision of Perfection for even more haze. What else would make our haze better? Just energy regen with Blade Rush and take your cut every time we roll the bones. 15% haste. Now, I don't know in the BG if this stars is even gonna do anything, because I also don't have the trades that let me do majority of my damage. We're gonna try it, see how bad it is. Maybe it's not bad at all. Just gonna burst in this guy immediately anyway. Hey, come back. Come back. Stars? I haven't stars proc yet. Oh, there we go. What the? How did I hit you for 35k? With a pistol shot. Did I just have one like loaded and ready? Okay, it looks like they're going quarry. Quarry Inc. Okay, zap me if you need to. Mark for death, kidney. By gun and trade deck. Are you vendetta me? Okay, that other guy's just gonna run by. Blind? Okay. Let's vendetta. Okay. Alright. I don't understand why some of these rogues just drop a vendetta on you and they will just vanish immediately. Some of these guys just do that and I don't understand why. Come here. Let me get some common points. Here we go, get some buffs. We got stars proccing on you. You actually have nowhere to run. You actually have nowhere to run, my friend. Can I get enough damage in on you? I actually am doing no damage, it feels like. He's gonna... Yeah, let's heal. Faint. Is he starring me or am I starring him? It looks like I'm starring him. What was that damage with stars? Okay. Alright. Okay. What? Stars procced on him how many times? I did it for 76. What is this haste build? I just need to maintain haste and auto attack. Oh, it looks like we're gonna lose his base for sure. I can just intercept one of them. Maybe the Death Knight? Will you turn around for your friend? Or will you leave him? Looks like you left. You're by yourself, guy. Hey, how's it going? Oh, no, you're not. I'm gonna turn on cleave. I'm gonna hope for the best here. I got parry up. I'm gonna trinket. Trinket us late. Blind him. Okay. I don't have a vanish for a bit, so this is really, really bad. Yeah, that rogue came back at me, didn't you? Oh, no. Can I grapple out? I can't grapple anywhere. Okay, well that was fun. I love being two-teamed. I feel like that's only fair. I have stars by my side. Farm Inc. Hopefully it's more than one, so then it feels like more like a fair battle. Or no, that guy's just gonna run away. Hey, come back. He hasn't noticed me. No, he went camo, so he did notice me. I can pick up the buff before he does. There's definitely no way he's still here. Wait, yes, he is. Okay, we're gonna try this. I feel like he's AFK. No, wait, no. No. Don't. He is AFK, or left. Never mind. Okay, well, he just left. Oh, no. Farm. Let's just go stun him, roll the bones immediately. Let's go for the big haze buff. Okay, thanks for the air support, appreciate it. Well, that felt like a waste of a general rush altogether. Cheap shot, just for the sake of it. Disregard trinket. What? Fine, we'll trinket it. Probably shouldn't have trinketed at all, but it's okay. We're gonna go through our sinister strikes here. Pistol shot, reroll again. Just gonna maintain a haze buff for everybody. Kill that tentacle. Maintaining the haze buff for literally everybody. Because with take a cut, you give a 15% haste to everyone around you. So if you... Wait. You got it. I believe. You got a Conquest. It's a 1v1, dude. Big Casball at the very end. And the rogue almost goes down. Wait, the rogue just stops. Oh, happy days. Happy days, dude. I don't understand why this rogue just stopped. He was like, you know what? This 1v1 turned into 2v1. He's gonna go tell his friends and be like, dude, I got ganked by this dumbass rogue named Dalaran. Wow. Dude, I literally got ganked by a guy. What a dumb name. Like, he might as well call himself Ogrimmar or something. He was just gonna tell his friends he got ganked in a 2v1, but it wasn't quite a 2v. Oh, there's a lot of people here. I don't know if I should stick around or maybe not. Okay, we're sticking in. We're hanging. I don't want to separate from these guys for a moment if possible and see if I can... Oh no. F it. I'm just gonna do it. Oh, hold on, healer. Might be able to do something to the healer. We're gonna turn on Blade Flurry just so we can get more cleave in. Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage right now. Oh no. Guy Fear Totem, we can kill it. Wait, healer? Or mage? Did I just Arcane Stars like a totem or something? I feel like I just Arcane Starred a totem or something. Wait. No. You don't get to play the game. No. Wait, interrupt. Nice. Adrenaline Rush. Stun him. Reroll right after. Vanish Sheep Shot. Restun between the eyes. Oh, lots of rerolls. Wait, mage. Come here. Kick him. Reroll. Pistol him. Grapple. Wait, no. Big trinket. 100k DPS. Whoa, did we do a lot of damage just now? No, not really. Did we stars? What is this stars? I don't actually see who is getting hit by stars. Is it just this guy just getting attacked? Oh my god. This man was melted by, somewhat melted by stars. Lethal strikes. Okay, so stars sometimes is the target that I'm hitting, but most of the times not the target that I'm hitting. Ever. Okay, we're gonna re-roll, see if we can pistol shot him. Catch up. Yes, please. Oh, DK? Okay, we're not shrinking this. Okay, now they want to hang around. Okay. Let me back up a little. So it seemed like that was a double cheap shot by the rogue. Let's re-roll for the haze buff. Blind him. Is he trinketing? I don't think he is. We're gonna stun the warrior. Nope, don't have the stun for the warrior. Probably shouldn't have stunned him in the first place because we was DR'd. Haze buff again. Stars, can you stack up a little more, please? We're gonna reroll again for a better buff. Nothing amazing. Buff the Shadow Priest. That man just died. I think just stars crashed. Okay, so stars randomly do crash on people. Alrighty then. Yeah, if I had a more of a BG where we're just kind of sitting in the middle of people and actually just unloading damage, I feel like stars would Did it just proc on somebody for 100k? 94,983. Is that fair to say basically 100k proc? Is that fair to say it's basically 100k just now? Sap? Maybe? Nope. Okay, we're just gonna get on top of him and try to re-roll. He's in bear form. I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with him being in bear, so we're just gonna sit on him for a bit. Nightborn Racial. I want to send him out of bear. He's back in bear. That's not good. Alright, we'll try to build up for a haze buff here then. Building calm points. It doesn't matter if I use all full calm points, actually. Just gonna stand there. He's gonna bash me, isn't he? Bash him soon. Bash him soon. Goes in for a bash. Okay. Alright. Wait, I got a corruption out of that BG? That's my first corruption from PvP. And it's critical amount of critical strike from sources on a 425. Are you kidding me? Blizzard, what? Why? Blizzard, why? Blizzard, what are you doing? it looks like there is a playstyle for Outlaw, Rogue, and Stars. This is my first time actually trying it. First time trying it, and I think I would have had more damage if I didn't die nearly as often, because I'm bad at the game. Well, that was a very interesting build, a very interesting setup. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. This is actually first time playing Stars, so I literally have no words for Outlaw, Rogue, and Stars. So that was a very interesting experience with Stars. Literally my first time trying Stars as Outlaw in PvP. Stars is something that I actually run in dungeons and raids, especially if it's like a tyrannically weak in keys, or if it's a pure single target fight, or I just need more single target. And there's a fun haste build for Outlaw where you just get a lot of haste and just kind of rain stars, and it's effective. It allows me to continue playing Outlaw and even compete with Assassination rogues. Like, it's very gimmicky, but it kind of works. So looking back at this run in the BG, a couple of things I would have changed by now if you guys wanna don't want to make the same mistakes I made. So let me get into the same gear that I had. And I mostly had like my PvE build with all of my traits. I actually had Dagger and a Diver's Folly as a deadly navigation, I guess. We had the ring here as the Cerulean ring, and I had way too much corruption, so I need to drop this to here, and that should be enough. Yeah, so I had very, very low corruption, no weapons and such, so this is more or less what I was running. So Stars scales really well with haste, so I believe I would want actually a better ring for haste. Yeah, 18% haste would feel pretty good. 18% versatility doesn't feel terrible either. But it scales very highly with haste. Some of the things I liked about the playstyle that I had, I like Blade Rush. I think the extra energy it offers is quite nice. It allows you positionals, it allows you more energy spending for abilities. You get to use it quite often. It's a nice ability to fill a global. So, you know, you have just all these globals to get your stars to proc. I do like going instead of plunder armor, take a cut. You can open up and just roll the bones. And in a sense, it kind of throws the buff mechanic out of the window. So if you're someone who hates buffs and managing buffs, just get yourself a set of buffs. Sometimes you'll get really good buffs and you'll be able to do big damage, but for the most part, Stars does most of the damage for you, so buffs don't really matter nearly as much. You don't really hold on to buffs. You kind of want this haze buff at all times. And you would cycle through, build common points, roll the bones to maintain the haze buff. Build common points, stun the target in order to nuke, then build common points, roll the bones. There's not a lot of moments where I'm even using dispatch, unless I'm using Adrenaline Rush where I have all that extra energy. Now for Adrenaline Rush, I did run trait with Brigand's Blitz ×3 in the BG. I don't even know if it procced that often because I also had Vision of Perfection. So a couple of changes I would make here is, first of all, drop Vision of Perfection. It's a cool gimmick, and I feel like it might work in some dungeons and raids, but in the BG, like, sometimes you just need a moments to notice ability. So I would keep Flame, because Flame is consistent. But also for traits, I guess you wouldn't really want to stack Brigand's Blitz. I felt like stacking like Asap Your Sleep was fine. I would have preferred Deadshot because I feel like that can do a lot more raw damage when you stack it. So you would swap out your gear for something that just has more consistent damage. So like Deadshot and Snake Eyes would be my go-to. Deadshot Snake Eyes and Deadshot Snake. Snake Eyes giving you extra damage on Sinister Strike since you'll be Sinister Striking a lot and rerolling a lot, so this is quite a good buff. Then Deadshot can be used after you stun the enemy, Deadshot him for a bunch of damage. And the haze buff that you get from Adrenaline Rush, while it's nice in terms of like Brigand's Blitz, I think Take a Cut will be fine by itself. 15% extra haste, and if you're focusing on maintaining it, eventually you'll have the stars really just falling from the sky. I would guess. I need to do more testing, but if you guys wanted to try Outlaw with stars, these are the changes I would make in the hindsight after playing that BG. I might mess around with it some more, maybe even try it in actual arenas. It feels like it could be kind of funny to play with. I don't really like sitting there waiting for stars to fall on an enemy, and I feel like an arena, like an enemy could just start dispelling whoever is getting hit with the stars to really mitigate the damage. This is why I think Tentacles is still the best go-to in PvP, especially for Rogue, since we can cross CC with Tentacles. Just put the whole enemy in CC chain, none of them have a trinket, and the Tentacles kind of just tear people apart. But I haven't been lucky on Tentacles yet. Maybe today in the chest. But anyway, that's what I would do if I were to mess with it. I kind of like the other build that I had before with Tentacle Slaps, but I guess Stars is also pretty cool. In the BG, I think I hit somebody for 80k and I wasn't even targeting them. So that'll be very fun to look back into. But thank you guys so much for checking. Thank you for watching. I'll see all of you in another video.